Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video in this Django and React tutorial series. Today we are going to work on creating a history page where we can see all the request music recommendations that has been made with the AI. So let's get started. And we left off by this UI design. We'll just say deep dark music, and let's see if it's working, because we're really not sure if our prompt has been tailored to our need. Okay, it's looking pretty good. And I'm kind of sensing similar kind of music recommendations here. So let me try to give it some other funky trap query, and if it still gives the same music. See, it's still giving the same music. I don't know why. Let me try to see what's wrong with it. Let's see if our prompt has been. Oh, okay. It's still getting the same user query here. And I forgot to pass in the user query from our front end. So let's try to do that. I think that was the reason it was not giving us the proper recommendations. It was only going through a default one. Let's do funky trap. Is it getting our query? It is. Okay, there we go. Relaxed, chill, trap. Let's say Hindi poetic songs. Let's see if it gives some Hindi recommendation songs. Okay, I think it's working, guys. Okay, let's just add a header over here saying what this application actually is. So we'll go to the home page, and inside this input selection, let's create a header. H1 will say AI music recommender. There we go, we have that. And now on to app.js, we'll create another route, history, and element we are going to use history, and we haven't created that component yet. So let's create another folder inside component, and let's give it a name of history, history.js, history.css. And let's leave this as a reference. Sorry, I should have put this over here. And we'll say import React from React. Okay, I think I did that in CSS. Okay. Now we are definitely going to use state, use effect from React, import history.css, and let's make this blueprint ready. And I think we have to export it at the end. Okay, we don't need the semicolon. History. Now onto our app.js, we are going to import that. Import history from here. So we'll say return heading 1, history of recommendations. You probably need a semicolon right there. And let's test if our endpoint is working. There we go, history of recommendations. Now that we have a page let's try to get the list of recommendations. We'll say recommendations history. It's going to be an async method. We'll try response fetch, and our endpoint is recommendations, and this is a get method, so our fetch should work, and we need a catch, error, and we'll throw the error. So I think we do have this. Let's import it inside history. So import recommend history from API, and we'll open our reference, the home page. And we need a variable saying history and set history, since we're going to get a list of all the recommended songs up until now. We're going to have to use a list. And we'll also set, I think that's good for right now. And we're going to have to use effect here, because use effect is something that gets executed whenever we load this page. So data equals await recommend history set history data.response. I don't know what's wrong with this. This is an async method, so I don't know why it's not reading properly. Does async, I mean use effect need to, okay, let me Google it first. Okay. We do have an async method. We did use, did we not use await over here in the API? We did. Oh, okay. I think I see what the issue is. We'll just get rid of everything for right now over here. So this is async. We'll say const fetch recommendations equals async. I really hate it when it does this, like give me suggestions and underline the whole thing. So we need a try except over here as well. Await recommended history, set history and data. And we're going to catch error. We'll console that. And once we have that, an empty list, we can just call fetch recommendations here. That should do it. So once we have that, we can also console.log history and see a list of all the recommendations that has been made. So we got an error. It says destroy is not a function. Where am I using destroy here? There's no destroy here. Okay. Hmm. Okay, let me try to fix this. I'm using two async within a single use effect, so that might have caused the issue. So let's reload it. We have a recommendations. Okay, there we go. We're getting our data back. So this is looking pretty good. Now we will reuse the table that we have in our home page and paste it right here. And instead of results, this is going to be history dot length. And I'm getting a parsing error. Okay. Okay, let me get back at its initial state. So this is looking okay. Let's just do history here. Sorry, history here as well. I'm getting unexpected token in line 24. Should it be inside a div? I guess so. Let's try to put everything inside a div. Now I'm getting some more error. It says expected. So that fixed it? I don't know. 51, we have an error. Okay. Okay, let me set this straight, guys. So this is closing this one. The blue one is closing the blue one. This curly braces is for that. Okay. This one is for here. This one is for that. Div is right here. So we'll need another bracket right here. Okay. Import and export may only appear at the top level on line 53. So let me do this. There we go. I think we should have a list of all the recommendations that's been made. So the design is not pretty good, so we'll ask ChatGPT. Or maybe not. We could just take the results table from here, homepage, and we have the results table, background and everything. So we'll go to history.css, paste it and see what it did. It didn't do much. Regardless, we are also going to get recommend query input homepage container. Should I put this, put everything inside a homepage container? And then we'll paste the CSS right here. And let's see if it fixed any or broke anything. Okay, it did break a lot of stuff here. Maybe because we are using a fixed height, so we don't need a height. We'll just do 100%. So it should cover everything right here. Okay, this is looking okay, I would say. Yeah, these are all the recommendations we have right now. And I was debating on whether, okay, this is broken now. Oh, I've changed it in homepage or history. Okay, save it. 100%. We'll just name it container just to be safe. Okay. This is looking good. This is looking good as well. The homepage is looking good. So I was debating whether or not to create an authentication on this application, because this is like a one-time thing. You just visit the website, go and enter what do you want to listen, and then press the recommend, and it will give you recommendations based on that. So I'm not sure if editing any of the recommendations or deleting them or even sign up and log in on this application would be feasible. But up until now, you guys might have got an idea on how backend on Django and frontend on React works. So that's kind of a good takeaway from this video. But up until I upload this video, if I go ahead and decide to add those features where you can log in or sign up, then that should be a good thing. If not, I think the application is pretty good right here. And next we'll look at how to deploy these applications and make sure they're working in a server. So up until now, if you have any issues, let me know in the comment section below. If not, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.